Now, you know, Sony is near and dear to me. I love the PlayStation games. I love the exclusives. Honestly, they've done such a really good job of putting out great content. It really kind of makes you overlook, well, I want to say some of the issues that Sony has had themselves. And, you know, they continue to put out great games. And I feel like as long as they put out great games, they'll actually continue to do very well in the gaming world and the console world. I feel like they could still drop the ball a little bit when it comes to getting away from the content that people really like from them, like the single player AAA experiences. Whereas if they venture too far into the games as a service area, I feel like that's going to maybe distract people or keep people, you know, a little bit away, because at that point you're almost copying, parodying what Microsoft is doing, right? And if people wanted that, they would go with Microsoft. You know, I feel like we go with with what they do best, you know, and that's what we all want to see. Sony is about to release Horizon Forbidden West, which is going to be a Game of the Year contender for sure. But this news came out and was a bit of a bummer, and some bad news from Sony. And it seems like they've had a little bit of a run of this lately, and it just kind of makes you, I guess, I don't want to say shake your head, but yeah, you know, maybe shake your head a little bit and kind of question what's going on. And I do hope that we see, something change from this not too distant future. Anyway, you know, it's going to be interesting to see what happens, but I have faith that Sony is going to, recover and rebound and all this kind of good stuff. Hopefully, as long as they stick to what they got going on. But anyway, let's get started. Hey, what's up, everyone? I'm the Crap Gamer, and of course, this is Crap Gamer Reviews, your home for gaming news, opinions, reviews, and much more. You'll probably notice a few changes around here, but that shouldn't stop you from giving us a like, and possibly, maybe even consider subscribing if you haven't already done so. Thank you so much for choosing to spend some of your free time with me today. It means the world. I know how busy you all are, family, kids, school, work, all that kind of good stuff. But you decide to spend some time with me. Why not go ahead and like my video? And, maybe if you do subscribe, hit the bell and click on notifications for everything. That would be awesome. So, anyway, I wanted to get into this because, like I said, Horizon Forbidden West is releasing, but it's not without its bit of issues. Sony looks like they're going to be facing class action lawsuits on the ground of Horizon Forbidden West's pricing policies. Attorney Richard Hoeg believes that Horizon Forbidden West's misleading pricing policies might result in a class action lawsuit against Sony. In a recent episode of Virtual Legality, which you can check out, and I'm going to link this article, which will allow you guys to kind of check it out and kind of understand what's going on here. It's a very interesting situation that we see ourselves in. Basically, the game's PS5 version costs $70, while the PS4 version, which includes a free upgrade to the PS5 version, costs $60. So there's essentially two pricing points for the same product. And that's something that I feel like a lot of people are going to be talking about and have been talking about for a while now. The interesting part comes from the ability that you can't even buy the PS4 version on the PS5. So they kind of hide that from people. So anyway, there's essentially two pricing points for the same product, and Sony has put the more expensive version of the game on top of its pre-order page in hopes of selling the product at a higher price tag to uninformed consumers. Of course, while scrolling down reveals the same $60 product, which can be a bit of a problem. Hoeg believes that the deceptive marketing and pricing policies might end up causing trouble for Sony, resulting in a class action lawsuit by the Federal Trade Commission, which oversees such behavior. Things like deceptive or unfair practices are always a bit in the eye of the beholder. So when I say that I can personally feel that this is kind of a thing that crosses the line and also appears deceptive on its face, I cannot guarantee that regulators like the FTC or a judge would feel the same way, according to Hoeg in recent statements spoken out loud. That said, I mentioned in my video, you can definitely look at what has been presented and believe that material information, the ability to get a copy of Horizon for $60, is being deliberately withheld and or kind of substantially hidden by Sony in the PlayStation 5 store presentation. And that if consumers knew that they could play Horizon on PS5 for $60, many would make that election instead of paying $70. Pricing goof-ups aside, Horizon Forbidden West looks absolutely incredible and looks like a must-play game. I can't wait to get into it and play it. I think it looks to be just absolutely one of the best looking games I've ever seen, and I can't wait to dive into it. With that being said, I understand that people are going to, maybe not look at this as a truly negative thing. Listen, like, I understand, because I did a video about Sony kind of screwing people over with the whole thing that they're doing by blocking out content and censoring content, right? I don't think that's right. I don't think it's right to censor content. I think it's wrong to censor content. And I think that what Microsoft is doing, or excuse me, what Sony is doing, is very much a bad situation, right? I think it's not a great situation. I think that it's a bad situation, and I think this is a bad situation. I think you don't want to be out there dropping this kind of news and information. And at the end of the day, I feel like I was looking on there, okay? So I'll give you guys an example. I want to play Horizon Forbidden West Day 1. The problem is I've got the collector's edition coming, and there could be a slight delay in that. So I was maybe thinking about getting the digital version, just ahead of time, and then I'll just keep my whole version, boxed up or whatever when it comes in. But the problem with that is I'm looking around for the PlayStation 4 version on the PlayStation 5 store, and it's nowhere to be found. I don't think you literally can't find it, and that's really something that people kind of one of those things that honestly kind of bugs me. Listen, they gaffed that whole thing anyway, and what I mean by that is, if you guys remember, people were upset because they were going to originally charge you $10 for the upgrade fee, right? But they promised a free upgrade. And to be honest with you, like, I'm not going to get into it. Like, I feel like if developers are putting into work, it should be a free, it should be something that maybe they can get some money from. But I feel like since it's stuff that they promised, and a lot of these games have been basically delayed launch year games, that they should definitely do what they promised to do in the first place. So them getting possibly sued for this type of situation again, I feel like that's definitely not a good thing, and we definitely need to see something come from that. And listen, some of you, I understand, might not feel the same way as I do, right? Some of you might not, but at the same time, I feel like it's just one of those things that Sony should probably make better and should make make amends for. And I feel like that would be great if they went out there and kind of did something to make everybody sort of understand that, hey, this is something that we kind of did a mistake here. We're sorry that we made this mistake, but at the end of the day, we kind of screwed up here, and we're going to do our best to make sure that that things are kind of put back in such a way that everybody's okay with it, because it does feel like it is a little bit of a misleading situation. So you guys have to understand where I'm coming from this. I'm not bashing Sony. I'm saying they can make this better. They can do a better job of this in the future for sure. With that being said, I'm going to link the article. Let me know what you guys think. Rack 'em up, fact 'em up, Crap Gamer 'em up. Thank you so much for watching. Crap Gamer out.